welcome to the UEFA Europa League Matchday 1 here today of the first games of the Europa League competition. And let me announce to you the teams who will be broadcasted here today and also the teams in which group they're going to be in. Let's start first on which teams are going to start in the UEFA Europa League. In Group A, we have Chesco Blue Tigers, and they have got Valencia, Brøndby IF from Denmark, and Boavista from Portugal. In Group B, we have Arsenal, Club Brugge, also Liga Warsaw, and Club de Futebol Belenenses from Portugal. And also going into Group D, Leicester City's group, we have Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine, Leicester City themselves with IFK Gunderberg, and also William Trey from the Netherlands. And moving all the way up to Group H, last but not least, we have is Feyenoord, Slavia Prague, Hamburger, and Rapid Vienna. And the official matches in the Europa League we have is Chesco Blue Tigers will play at home in their first matchup of the Europa League after winning the Conference League last season against Villarreal, and they take on Boavista. In Group B, we have Arsenal will be playing at the Emirates in their first group game in the Europa League. They did come sixth last year in the Premier League. They didn't qualify for top four, unfortunately, but they play against another Portuguese team, Club de Futebol Belenenses. Going into, of course, Group D, Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. They had a very good season last year in the Premier League. They came fifth, they did. They could have got fourth, but they were close to do so, but they dropped to fifth in the last game of the season. But they're playing against IFK Gunderberg from Sweden. For Feyenoord, however, they of course are playing here in their first match in the group stage of the Europa League for a very long time, because they had a very good last 4 or 5 seasons in the Champions League position and qualifying every single season. But last season they came outside of that, finishing 5th. But they play their first Europa League match for the first time in 6 or 7 years against Rapid Vienna. And now let's get to the action here today of the UEFA Europa League. We'll start with first in Group A, as we have Chesco Blue Tigers, and they're playing of course against Boavista. And your commentators for this one here today will be Jim Beglin and Peter Deirdre.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Here's what we believe to be the two lineups. Got things underway. So what now? Mane going full steam down the flank. Place it into the box. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ericsson. Now it's Mane. Aimed long and direct. Ericsson. Steaming forward. Looks to slip it through. Chan! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. He's clearly asking too much with that. The only goal to make it 1-0. Gets it back. Tries a through ball. Going through. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Now the pass. And Royce! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's been taken straight back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Royce. And the counter is on. Now it's Mane. Hits it! Oh, great save, real class. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just... Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Up he gets! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Dinks one in. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Hector Bellerin tries to get it forward quickly. Royce is steaming forward. Battles to win it back.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
It's got through. He's through, now is he in? Looking to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Mane really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. It is quite a run he's making here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Tries to dink it in. And he's straight offside. So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely
Not just a question of running down the clock now. Matic. There is the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive master.
It was a huge win for Chester Blue Tigers as they won only by a narrow 1-0 win against Bodavista here today by a great goal from Emery Chan in the first half of the game. But they did hang on very nicely and deeply, they did, Chester Blue Tigers, and they get a good start into the UEFA Europa League competition by a 1-0 win against Bodavista. And now let's get to moving into Group B of the UEFA Europa League, as Arsenal will start off the UEFA Europa League at home at the Emirates, as they are taking on a team from Portugal, is Club de Futebol Benes. And let's get to the game, as your commentators for this game here today is Jim Beglin and Peter Deirdre.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
We can have a look at the starting lineups now. There's the whistle, and here we go. Tries a through ball. Has a hit! It's bounced out! There it is! And that's got him off to a flyer! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Looks to thread it through. Hit into... has a pop! That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Steered out wide. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Cedric Suarez out to the flank. He's got options out wide. Massive leap! And that's been won straight back. Can he put it away?
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
So what now? Passes it through, turns and goes back.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And a shot! That's gone a long way up and away. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hits it!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Spreads it wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to the goal. Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Forward, what does he try from here? Now the pass. Danger averted for now. Looks like a good shapes to shoot. They've scored! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. At 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Goes for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Zaha looks to slip it through. Chooses to go. Zaha! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Played towards the front men. Just brushed off the ball there. He's gone for it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Now the pass. Could move up a gear here. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, he's found him in space. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. Ruthless and relentless. Utterly rampant.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the flank. Zaha with the ball through. Ah, he's given it away. Sticks it away! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Chip through. Help's available out wide. And that is that. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
That's it for...
Huge win for Arsenal here today at the Emirates as they won by 5-0, and Gabriel Jesus scored a hat-trick today and to put Arsenal in a very, very, very good position to kick off the Europa League campaign. And they really played very, very well, good attacking football, and they really destroyed this team from Portugal by 5-0. And that's a very good start for Mikel Arteta's season as a manager for Arsenal, as they've got a lot to really focus on before the Premier League kicks off next month in February. But they'll be very proud today to get that 5-0 win today against them, and that really puts them in a very good position. And all thanks to their new signing, Gabriel Jesus, to score a hat-trick was very, very huge for the Arsenal. And now let's get to the team in Group D, as Leicester City, the team, of course, did very well last season. They came 5th in the Premier League, and they have got and earned a right to be in the UEFA Europa League competition as they kick off at King Power Stadium against IFK Gundberg from Sweden. And your commentator for this one here today is going to be Jim Beglin and Peter Deirdre.
Warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Then the lineups for this game. So off we go then. Started on the right now. What's on? So what now? Perez. There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Perez. Perez passes it through. He's in, surely. Oh, chance here! No mistake! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
How about a shot? He's got away. He'll have a dip. That is gorgeous from Guidetti. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Vardy. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Clears it out of harm's way. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. For it! Trying to get there, hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Keeper's ball. Albrighton. Over to the left. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Tries a through ball. Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's away. Oh, great run, magical. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Lustig positions himself well and cuts it out. Vardy. Gorgeous control there. And Vardy! It's in! Into the lead once more. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
There's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown.
Is 2 goals to 1. And the second half gets underway. Johansson. And it's Guidetti. Ekdal. He's gone for it! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So all square and not for the first time.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Grandquist. Johansson. And it's Guidetti. And now has a hit! He scores! And the comeback is complete! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Guidetti. Now the pass. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Vardy. Vardy! It's got through. Turns and goes back. Ekdal gets it away. And it's been taken straight back. Ekdal did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And that's been won straight back. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Guidetti. A good challenge, stood up well
This is good
against
ball
his
retention,
man.
and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Albrighton. And a second time! It's bounced back off the post. And yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. Forward. What does he try from here? Ekdal has created one goal already. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's it. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strong...
Leicester City's European start was absolutely awful for them because they were winning the matchup, they were, and of course Gunderberg turned it around and won by 3-2 at the King Power Stadium, and that is not a good start for their campaign in this competition, as we all thought that Leicester will probably be the favourites to take on and beat Gunderberg here today, as they're not really a threat of a team. But surprisingly so, Gunderberg turned up at Leicester today, the city of Leicester, and they came here from Sweden and won 3-2 against Leicester City themselves. And that is not very, very good for them to lose their first matchup. But at the end of the day, Leicester have got 5 games of Europa League football. They've got a chance on qualifying through to the second or even first position, or at least they come third and may have to qualify and drop down to the UEFA Conference League, and that could be the case for Leicester. But there's a long way to go, of course. But Leicester weren't the good team, they weren't, and they really played absolutely awful at the end of the game. And Goodberg really deserved the victory, and they won here today by 3-2. And now let's move on into the other game here in Group H, as we have is Feyenoord taking on Rapid Vienna, as those two teams, of course, are playing each other in Feyenoord's first group game of the UEFA Europa League. They did actually came 5th last season, and every single season under Guardiola, they keep on, of course, finishing in the top 4 for the last 5 consecutive seasons. But this season wasn't the case, and they came 5th, and they have to play Europa League football. But they start today at Wearfield against Rapid Vienna, and your commentators for this one here today will be Jim Beglin and Peter Deirdre.
Warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Here are the lineups we've just been given. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
For me, the man to look out for is Andres Iniesta, not just because of his incisive passing, but for his dribbling talent too. I mean, he can penetrate defensive lines with ease, and he does it all with such elegance.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. He's through, now is he in?
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And he has been fouled there. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Played out to the wing, decent ball. Header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Where to from here? Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, that's neat. He's gone down, now then. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he is going into that little black book.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
Up to meet it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lewandowski. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. Lewandowski. Beautifully done. Keita. Shot at goal! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
We hit half-time, and there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one.
They're sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Brought forward, what does he try from here? Tries a through, but the shot's on! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gets up to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mkhitaryan did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. Iniesta conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. The Fry, great challenge.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only...
Face to face, he's had a go! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Played out to the right. And it's Lewandowski. Attack, dashing forward at pace. Martin's Indy has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Has a pop! They've scored! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier. I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Big chance!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's made certain that won't get through. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Plays it out to the wing. He's got away. Ball's out on the left now. Towering header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high class.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and
The official results for Group A of the UEFA Europa League. Chesapeake Blue Tigers 1, Boavista 0, Valencia 2, Brondby 1 in Group A. In Group B of the UEFA Europa League, as we have Arsenal 5, Belenenses 0, Club Brugge 0, Liga Warsaw 3. In Group D of the UEFA Europa League, it was Shakhtar Donetsk 3, William Trabe 0, Leicester City 2, IFK Gundberg 3. And in Group H of the UEFA Europa League, it was Slavia Prague 4, Hamburger 2, Feyenoord 2, Rapid Vienna 1. And that was that, of course, for all of the games here today of the UEFA Europa League. And we'll be back, of course, for some more Europa League action next week for Match Day 2 of the Europa League competition. Until now, goodbye for now.